Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rechaha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone, GMS. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Adon Ratazar, which means Lord willing. So Lord willing, this lesson is quick, straight to the point, and edifying. And I don't intend to stay long on this whatsoever. All right, this is just disgusting, man. Okay? And we don't expect any different, from these devils. After all, it is their true nature. You see? Oh dear. So I came across this from endtimeheadlines.org, and I screenshotted the article and the rest of the details in the article just in case the screen recording didn't have enough RAM. All right. And I also did the same with certain scriptures that I wanted to bring up. So, oh dear, man. You can see the headline, man. You see? And this vexes you. You see, we come in that spirit of Lot, being vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. That word conversation in the Greek is anastrophe, going into the conduct, manner of conduct, and the behavior and how, these people behaving and towards. You see, a lot of people justify this. You see, this has become the norm. This has been normalized. It's okay to do. All right? And you dare speak anything out against it, man, you are labeled left, right, up, down, and center. A homophobe, or, man, you probably lose your job, your reputation gone down the drain. You might even get, points on your credits. They will absolutely put you under the wheel. All right, but you see, this stuff happens in Babylon the Great, America, man. The mother of harlots, man. So look at the heading, all right. Alphabet couples are rushing to get married and have children before Trump inauguration. Oh yeah, Trump wants to ban, the trans from any trans military personnel out of the military. He wants to take any trans, out of that. See, he's got sense to do that though, even though he's a devil. All right. But wow, you're rushing to get, two sockets don't go together, two plugs don't go together. It's positive and negative. What can come forth with two men? What can come forth with two women? Seriously, tell me. There's loads of diseases that come off the giving, blowing rod and putting rod in another person's anus and all that. That's how diseases are spread. MP, that's spread that way. Okay. Ben Nelson and Adam Weinberger's last-minute decision to elope next month was made in the heat of the moment, not only in the name of love. After being together more than 3 years, they were already scheduled to marry next October. But things changed, they said, once Donald Trump was re-elected. All right, and I've got things all jumbled up. Bear with me. We kind of decided that we would take a step back and do what we think is necessary for our lives, not necessarily what our first choice was, Weinberger, 31, a veterinarian, said. See, the Most High is not in their thoughts, man. Okay? See, they don't think about the Lord. They don't think about righteousness because it's not in them to do it. There are one of many, couples in recent weeks who are rushing to get married, start fertility treatments, and take other measures out of fear that some of their rights might be rescinded during the second Trump administration. And the only thing you can do is adopt. Again, two men can't have children together. Biologically impossible, and then that's going to be causing problems in the family background because two men ain't supposed to raise a boy or a girl, a child. It's supposed to be man and woman. Watch YouTube do something about this now, because I know you elites are watching me, so go ahead and watch. Go and say what's on your mind, man. Let that racism come back out. Go on, call me the N-word, I don't care. Because these are the people we have to mingle amongst ourselves every day, smile at every day, play the game with every day. Sure. Ross. Imagine going to school and you have two alphabet parents, my days. It's embarrassing, man. It's not healthy. It's not healthy on both parties. This is not what equality looks like, Nelson, 32, who is in photography school, said. Same-sex marriage has been legal in the United States since the Supreme Court's 2015 landmark ruling, Hodges, which made state bans on some sex marriage unconstitutional. Before then, 37 states and US territories had already legalized marriage equality. But some you-know-what couples say they fear that after it overturned Wade in 2022, unraveling half a century of legal precedent, the Supreme Court will rescind their right to marry next. Those concerns were stoked in 2020 when Justices Clarence Thomas and Samuel Alito issued blistering rebukes of Obergefell and signaled that there would be no open to reversing it. See? Scripture mentions woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees. Okay? Put in the law to back this type of alphabet behavior. Bisexual, trans, all sorts, man. It's all confusion and madness. And just weird and disgusting too. Grown-ass people doing this shit, man. And then you go, oh, people, oh, well, it's all right. Look, it doesn't bother them. I mean, it doesn't bother me. You know, as long as they don't come to me with it. No, that means you're in league with it. Deep down, you're with it if that's your mindset. We rebuke this type of disgusting nastiness, man. And this is applauded, man. This is considered progression. You get rewards if you and looked upon in favor by the world if you're with this. I'm not even gonna. No, I don't need to read on, man. In fact, okay, let's see this. While fear among some you-know-what and you-know-what couples is real, it's unclear if the incoming Trump administration has the appetite to roll back the legalization of you-know-what marriage. Trump himself has not indicated that he intends to do so. Allies of the former and incoming president point to his cabinet picks, including Scott Bessent, who is you-know-what and married, for Treasury Secretary, and the same you-know-what weddings hosted at Mar-a-Lago, Trump's resort in Palm Beach, Florida. In recent years, the GOP has also removed language that has been in platform for decades that explicitly define marriage as being between one man and one woman, changing up the definition of that. Backwards people, man. You see this behavior in the TV shows and the movies, and the films, and everywhere, man. It's advertised. Oh, you can't get away from it, man. It's just infused within this society that's run under E. This isn't the law, man. Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13 in the NIV. New International Version, and it reads, if a man has sexual relations with a man as one does with a woman, both of them have done what is detestable. It's an abomination, right? They are to be put to death. Simple as that. Their blood will be on their own heads. Yeah, because they're guilty of it. They've done it. It's simple. If a man is sleeping with a man, they're both to be put to death. No, and nothing. You don't need to be, I need to be educated about it. We need to, teach, introduce this in the school system. But look, the scripture, the Bible education is the best education. The scriptures is just clear on it, man. Stick with it and stop making things difficult. And they're proud about it, man. Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9. The show of their countenance. All right, your countenance is your outward appearance. You look on your face. They'll smile and be happy. Look at me holding hands with another man walking down the street. And with the head stuck up like that. Head up like that. Like butter wouldn't melt. They could do nothing wrong. Whew. All puffed up and proud. The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as sorrow. Yeah, they're open with it, man. At one point, they had to be on the law, Even in Russia, man, they ain't keen on GAY. Even though Russians are mainly Edomites for the most part, they ain't keen on that type of behavior. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. Yeah, you do evil, you get evil. You do dirt, you get dirt. Jude chapter 1 verse 7, even as Sodom and Gomorrah, because this was happening in Sodom and Gomorrah, and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. Of course, it's not burning right now. Okay? It was destroyed by fire. And that was an example of how not to live. Okay? And it wasn't just, Sodom and Gomorrah, 5 cities. Genesis chapter 14 verse 1, and it came to pass in the days of Amraphel, king of Shinar, Arioch, king of Elazar, all right, Chedorlaomer, king of Elam, and Tidal, king of nations, that these made war with Bera, king of Sodom, and with Bersha, king of Gomorrah. Shinab, king of Admah, all right? Shemabah, king of Zeboim, and king of Bela, which is Zoar, all right? Sodom, Gomorrah, Zoar, Zeboim, and Admah. Those 5 cities were destroyed, man, by the Lord. Okay? That's why we need Babylon the Great to be nuked, man. This is a clear example why it needs to be nuked. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 17, behold, I will stir up the Medes of the Russians, all right? Modern day Russians against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. And you can't pay them off, man. This World War III is going to happen. We're waiting for that digital oil to be mandated across the world first. Okay? Their bows also should dash the young men to pieces, right? These ICBM missiles, man. And it don't matter if there's women, children, or elderly, all right? That's not going to, they're not going to be like, oh, the Russians ain't going to be like, oh, you know, there's children in America, man. I better stop the missiles. No, that's not in their mind. Okay? They shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eye shall not spare children. See? Children are going to get it too. And Babylon, which is America, the glory of child kingdom, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fall there. Yeah. It's going to be destroyed, lake of fire, man. It's going to burn for a very long time, but not forever. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. Yeah, desert creatures going to take over it, man. Okay? So, need I go further, man?